what I notice about you, and this speaks to your virtues as a person, and I think it speaks to your loyalty as a person. I see you're a public profile, Sydney public person anyway.
D-grade celebrity, yeah.
D-grade celebrity, but, more than the average man. I see so many people going through hardship in the public eye, and I see you actually being a support, and I see you being a loyal friend and someone that is there working behind the scenes, sometimes publicly, sometimes privately, to actually uplift those people and support them. It speaks to you as a person, but why do you find that important to be that person that's doing that, especially for these football players?
I've got an advantage of knowing people on an intimate level. So, there's guys that can get in some trouble, some strife, and it's very easy for people to point the finger at them and say all sorts of terrible things about them without actually knowing them. So for me, it's a lot easier to have my view and support them because I know them intimately. I know them back to front. I know what their character's like. I know what they're like under pressure. I know. So when people throw all this mud at someone and then people start believing it's real, and all of a sudden you got this character that isn't a real person that everyone's created and looks at as if they exist, and then they find it either they'll stand up for the person that I actually know. Yeah. Like you actually don't know that person. Like you're basing your views on this person that isn't even real.
Not a real view.
So I've just been lucky enough to know people on a closer level, and there's been times that people don't like the fact that I stand up for them, but they're my mates, and I know them and their character.
Mate, that's very well put. Like I actually love and admire that about you. I see you putting your neck out for people that are in the public eye might be shameful to be associated with or being judged, and you've got the benefit of knowing people intimately, supporting Jenko 300 games or all sorts of things. Like you put yourself out and you say, well, I know someone, I'm not going to drop someone as a friend just because of someone else thinks or there's a different perception. Does that tie into it's virtues and then it's mindset, and then when we ask you, how do you see your life going forward, your future, wanting to help athletes, is that passion that you have tie into why you wanting to help athletes in the future?
Yeah, so I started that sports business, which just excites me a lot because I partnered with Norm Black. He's the founder of Tripadil, and he has the same passions I have in terms of wanting to help people, and he loves his sport. I love my sport. We both have some great access in terms of what we can do to help athletes and connect brands with sport. So it's something I love, and that excites me. Obviously, my finance job is my bread and butter and how I live, but I really enjoy that connection with sport and being able to help change people's lives and do it in a way that hasn't been done before. Australia has been very limited in the sporting space, and even you look at our company will do a whole bunch of different things, so it's not just pigeonholed to one thing. But even you look at sports management, a lot of agents in sport in Australia haven't created a big business because it's just been kind of like that whole broker mentality, the one-man band, and they don't want to spend the resources, they don't want to hire people, they don't want to grow a company. It's just about, okay, well, I'm going to do as good as I can with myself and less overheads. And I think also it's to a stage where they've got it's also the way, especially rugby league in Australia, it's designed to be secretive. So a lot of them won't grow their company because they've got so many skeletons that they can't share with other people. So then all of a sudden now you're limited to just being you, and then your company's only as good as you are. Whereas I'd love to build like a proper organisation, like a sporting organisation that is a safe place for people, opportunities for people that they wouldn't have had without us. And
you're going to tie in that caring for the person, the mental health approach, that all the things you talk, transition post-career. Like you want to be that person that is providing the opportunities, but also supporting the people behind.
Yeah, well, even enterprise or education or helping athletes understand that it's not having a finance division of your company. It's something as simple as that. Just being like a one-stop shop where everyone can come in and know that everything's taken care of, and there's no agendas. There's no, I'm getting this if you use this person. I'm getting this if you, what can we do to help you? It's all right there for you.
I love that, man.
Let us open our world up to you.